Hi, this is Martin Gresco, and I want to take just a brief moment to discuss chord qualities with you. And we're going to start with a major scale. In this case, we're going to use C major just for ease of demonstration. And going up the scale, we have C, D, E, and so forth. I've also numbered it for you, and we get to 8. That's 1. These are the same notes. It's just that the 8 is the one an octave higher. Anyway, if we construct triads, which is a chord composed of 3 notes in thirds, they're stacked on top of each other. On each note of the C major scale, we come up with this: C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and then C major. And those are the qualities of the chords as they occur in the scale, and that's without any alteration. And by the way, all of these chords can be said to be in the root position because the root is the lowest note. We could stack them another way and get into the subject of inversions, but not during this lesson. All right, so how do we form the 4 chord qualities? Let's start with a C major. And all 4 of these C chords have to be spelled with some kind of C, some kind of E, some kind of G. You have to use those 3. I say that because when we start involving black keys, you have an option of, black key could be F sharp or G flat. Well, how do you know which one to call it? And in this case, if we come across this note, it's going to have to be called a G flat if we're going to have some sort of C chord. All right, so a C major chord is exactly as it appears in the scale: 1, 3, 5. No alterations. If we want to make that minor, all we have to do is take the middle note, the third of the chord, and lower it a half a step. So here the major quality, here the minor quality. All right, now if we want to play a C augmented chord, we take the C major chord and we raise the 5th. Here's the major, here's the augmented, and then finally the 4th quality is the diminished. And the diminished, you take the C chord, lower the 5th, the 3rd, and then lower the 5th, major, diminished. So you can see that each 4 of these chord qualities, they have sort of a mood associated with each of them. And so I've grouped them. Basically, the major chord is most like the augmented chord because it's got 1 change there in the 5th. And then the minor chord is most like the diminished because then you just lower the 5th. So there's the lesson. You have a C chord, C minor, C augmented, and then finally the train whistle, C diminished. Hope that helps.